All right, so it should be live right as we speak. So it should be live. You should get a notification momentarily when YouTube decides to send out those notifications. I notify myself, and I still don't get notifications, but I will wait and see once it pops on my screen. I'll know we're live.
Started.
Oh, it did. Okay, there it is. Cool. There it is. All right, I'm looking down. You're looking down. I like it. All right, perfect. All right, so what is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday here, February 6th. So hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. Starting it out with this guy and this guy here. This guy right here. This is one of my winners. This is my 4th episode of hanging out with my giveaway winners. And this is Luke. Is it Howarth? Howarth, right?
Howarth.
Okay. So I don't know what number winners they are. I'm just kind of bringing them in. I know Zach was my first one. Luke is in. I think you're one of my most recent one, right? I think you're kind of my most recent one. Yeah, kind of.
I think 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple 4 weeks. Yep, his prize has already been shipped out. You are from, and I said you were from UK, and we had that little back and forth. We had that little discussion, but you're from Scotland, actually, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've had Romania and I've had Scotland as 2 of my international winners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, I think 12, 15, 16. So I've had 16 winners so far, 16 giveaways, 16 winners, and this is my 4th hanging out with the giveaway winners. So again, if anybody out there in the chat, if you guys have won from a prize from Fikin Bricks here, and you want to come on, hang out for an hour with me, just hit me up with a direct message or just shoot me an email, whatever you can do, and we'll hang out with it. We'll hang out. I got a list of other, what do we got? 12 more people to hang out with. So that's cool. So all right, Luke, man, this is your hour, man. This is your time. This is your what do you want to chat about, my friend? What's
Well, I've got a couple of sets here, like from my collection.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got this, which is a 3-in-1 stunt show, which I got over the lockdown last year. I got quite a few sets over the lockdown last year, including this one, which I actually got for 99p. So that was a good deal. But what I really like about this is you can actually rebuild it into a dinosaur out of these pieces, and I thought that was a really cool thing.
And you've actually shown that on your channel, right? You've actually shown that build on your channel.
Yeah, I've done the first review of this. I still need to do the other 2. I just need to find the rest of the pieces first.
And I'm going to link Luke's YouTube channel in the chat here. That is his YouTube channel right there. So if you guys would go give Luke a subscribe, I'm sure he would definitely appreciate it there. So Luke, really quick. So how long have you guys been on lockdown over there? Has it been since March of last year, kind of everybody else, or?
Well, yeah, the first one was from March up until about June, July. And there was another one that started in about January, that's still going on.
Okay, so you guys went March to July then, and basically January to current is basically your second lockdown basically over there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Hey, could you show that stunt truck again? I want to see that stunt truck again. Can you show that again? Cool. Yeah. Is that a creator set? No, is that a creator set?
Yeah, that's the creator one, and then it also unfolds to be like the full stunt show and everything as well. And there's like a floodlight on it and stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's got the full. Okay, so it kind of converts into the whole stunt show and everything. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that. That's pretty sweet. All right. So the question I've asked everybody so far. So what? And you got a couple creator sets there. So what is your favorite Lego theme to build?
And my favorite theme is definitely Harry Potter.
All right. Okay. Cool. I like
that. I've got quite a few of those as well.
Yeah, I saw a couple of the videos on your channel, the Harry Potter videos on your channel too. I was a Harry Potter fan for a while there too. I got quite heavily into Harry Potter, and you probably saw I built the Hogwarts castle. I built that out of the bin that was underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that took me forever, but I would never build a big set like that out of a bin again. There was so many small pieces. It was kind of crazy, but yeah, Harry Potter's awesome. I love Harry Potter. No, Cheap Ass loves Harry Potter too. Cheap Ass got a question. So Luke, how easy is it to get Lego in Scotland? Is it pretty readily available there, or?
Yeah, it's very easy because we've got like a Lego website, so we can order stuff, and then quite a lot of supermarkets sell it. But then I normally buy them like off eBay.
Okay.
Buy Lego off eBay, so you can get it off that as well.
So you definitely have a couple of spots where you can get Lego from.
Yeah.
So I know is that like an overseas thing? Because I know I think in England too. I think a lot of grocery stores carry Lego. Is that kind of like? Because I mean we do a little bit here and there, but not really as much.
Yeah, quite a lot of like supermarkets have like toy sections, and then they'll have like maybe half an aisle of Lego.
Okay, cool. I like that. Oh, Cheap Ass has got the questions today for you. So how often does Lego go on sale locally for you? And like, is there clearance? Does they have clearance over there in Scotland? Or?
Yeah, they do. Like, I'm not really sure about in the Lego shops because the nearest Lego shop is like an hour away. So that's too far to go in the lockdown. But yeah, it goes on sale quite often in like supermarkets.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that definitely
especially city sets.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, Rhonda's got a question. All right, Luke. So, how did you get into Lego?
Well, I got into Lego. Well, it was actually mainly because of my brother, because he has a load of like big tubs full of Lego in his room, and I used to just go and get into and go in there, not actually go in there. But then I got this for Christmas, and then that's, I think, what really started my love of Lego.
So was that like your first set right there that you got?
It wasn't. It's not actually the first set that I've got, but it's the oldest set that I have that hasn't been taken apart.
Gotcha. And it ended up in a bin to rebuild other stuff with it.
Yeah.
So that's a good question there for me. So you said you got that set there, and when you buy sets, do you normally like keep them together, or do you take them apart and like throw them in a bin and then build other stuff with them?
Well, I don't take sets apart anymore unless it's like a 3-in-1 to rebuild it. So that was just when none of us were really that into Lego.
Yeah. Okay. So you wouldn't buy a set, take it apart, and throw it in a bin, and then just use the pieces for other things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like me. Okay, I'm the same way. Yeah, I don't. I like my sets are, I keep them built and I keep them, together and stuff like that. So that's cool. That is cool. Carmen, not in San Diego. What is going on? Welcome to the stream. That is awesome. I love that name. I love that name there. That is a great name. So so you said Harry Potter. So what other themes do you like? Do you like to build? Like what other themes are there besides Harry Potter?
Well, my 3 favorite themes, and I think these are actually the only 3 themes that I have sets from, are Harry Potter, and then Creator and City.
Okay.
Although actually saying that, I do have a big bucket of Dimensions sets.
Okay, I like the Dimensions. I did like those. I actually got a couple of those too as well. I like the minifigs in them are really cool. Minifigs that they don't have themes for. So, Sloth from the Goonies, stuff like that. I liked a lot of that stuff. So I picked up a lot of those Dimension sets. So Creator, Harry Potter, and City. I like it. I like that. So do you actually have a Lego City, or do you actually have a Lego City, or?
I don't have an actual city. I just have like them just on top of like a chest of drawers, and I'm trying to display them.
That's awesome, man. Hey, however you can display it, man. Yep, that's all you can do, man. However you display it, it's all you. So that's cool. Oh, good one. Favorite Lego set. All right, there we go. Rhonda's got favorite Lego set.
Well, my favourite that I have built at the moment is probably the Hogwarts Express.
That's a good one.
But then for Christmas, I did get this.
That's a great set right there.
And Pivot Drive as well, so it might be one of those two when I get them built.
Nice. So yes, that Hedwig set is a great set. I don't have it, but I've seen it in person. I like the crank and the articulated wings and everything like that. That's a great. So you haven't built that yet. That's still to be built.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got Pivot Drive too. Pivot Drives. Those are two great sets. I had the old Pivot Drive. I have the old one, but I didn't get the new one yet. But I do have the old one. Excuse me. All right. So let's see. What else? What else can we ask? What else can we ask? Oh, so what is it? Okay, that's always a good question too. So if you had your chance to get like a set, like current, like either current or a set that's been retired, either one, like what would it be? Like one that you would just be like, this is my set. I want to get it. You know, money's no object, whatever. This is just the set I want to get. What would it be?
Well, straight away, the set I'd immediately think of is Hogwarts Castle. But then another set that I'd like that is really expensive on eBay are actually two sets. But I couldn't get them at the time because one was released. They were both released before I was born. But they're the Shrieking Shack and the Chamber of Secrets.
Those are the original ones, the ones back from whatever I think it was. Gosh, because let's see, Diagon was 09, so I'm thinking or 2010. So it was pre 2000. Okay, so it was those were like almost first wave kind of sets, first wave, second wave kind of Harry Potter sets. Okay, back in the day. Okay, yeah, those are great set. The Shrieking Shack is a great set. The transformation whatever chamber, the little where you put the dog in and you hit the button and it spins out and puts Sirius back in the that's a pretty cool little play feature there. That's pretty sweet. Those are two cool sets. I love the Sirius Black. Sirius Black's one of my favorite figs in Harry Potter. I love the Sirius Black figs and stuff like that. So it's a great fig.
Great I have the new one, the new Sirius Black.
Yeah, it's a great. I'm glad they remade a Sirius Black because that was you only could get them in the older sets until they made the new one. So that was I'm glad they kind of remade, some of those figs because some of those figs that old Sirius Black used to be a really expensive fig, but now that they made the new ones and then same with Bellatrix. Bellatrix is another one that fig was crazy because it was in the Burrow and it was stupid expensive, but they remade Bellatrix too. So good stuff. Glad to see that. Let's see. So Rhonda asked, so what was, I think we kind of touched base on this, but so what was your first Lego set? Was it the, so your first one that you actually owned? Like, do you remember the first one?
Well, the first one that I haven't taken apart is the Prison Island that I just showed you, but I think, I'm not sure whether this is the first, but one of the first sets I got was one of the Batcaves, because I used to be into Batman.
Okay.
So I had one of the Batcaves, and that was one of my very first sets.
One of the first set. Okay, Batcave. That's a good set. I was into Batman for a little while too. I'm more Marvel than DC, but I do like I'm an Avengers guy right now, so I'm a lot of Avengers stuff. But Batman's cool. I think I still have one of the Batcaves actually. One of the newer Batcaves, not one of the older ones, but one of the newer ones still around. So I think that's still bouncing around. Go ahead, talk it up. I got to get that box of your set. So I got to show everybody what you picked.
Yeah.
Not the box. I remember I didn't ship the box. So Luke was the only person that watched my videos, my giveaway videos, that was excited to death about this set. And it's empty, as you can see. It is empty. It's empty. It's already been shipped off. It's gone to him. But so this was the set the lot that Luke picked as his prize here. So I was gonna retire it, and I remember he made a comment, and he's like, "Don't retire it." He's like, "I want that set, I want that lot." So this is actually already gone. He'll probably get there probably by next week, I would think, to you. So I shipped it out about a month ago. So I don't know how international shipping's running. I know everything's behind. So, but empty box, no box, and that poly bag too. So that is what is headed to you. And I'm glad your persistence paid off, my friend. Persistence paid off, and I was glad that you picked it, and glad that you got that. So that worked out well. So what else? What else?
I was going to ask you a couple of questions.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead, man. Fantastic. Perfect. I love it. Go.
What is the first set or the first theme that you ever remember getting?
So now you're going back, because I'm an old dude. So, I mean, you're young, obviously a young kid right there. I'm an old guy, so I'm going back a ways. But I used to have a lot of the old classic space, the old town sets, they were called Town, System Town. I mean, this is obviously going back a while, but I can remember having and you probably heard it on one of my other shows that I did, but the airport shuttle.
Oh, right, yeah.
The old airport shuttle monorail. And I actually was able to obtain one probably about 5-6 years ago. I was able to pick one up, but I remember actually having that and, running it around, and it just, so that was my first, there wasn't, obviously theme sets when I was young, when I was your age. So,
yeah.
So it would have to be that one. Airport shuttle, always a go-to.
Another question, but I've forgotten what it was now.
It's all right, man. Just fire away. Even they can be random questions, whatever, man. I got all the answers here, hopefully.
Is there anything that you collect that isn't Lego?
This is good. These are good questions, man. These are great questions. So for a while there, I was into Funko Pops. So I have a pretty extensive collection of Funko Pops. I started with Lego. Then I kind of got into Funko Pops and Lego, and then I had to jump out of Funko Pops because it couldn't do both. It was just way too expensive. So yeah, but definitely Funko Pops are my other collection, if you will. So yeah, for sure. Funko Pops. Slippery slope. Anybody out there, don't do one or the other, Lego or Funko Pops. Do not try to get into both, because there's so many of them. There's just so many themes, and so many. They just make so many of them that even if you try to collect the theme like Star Wars, there's just so many Funko Pops in their theme that it's just kind of crazy to collect them all. Yeah, so Funko Pops was my other collection thing that I did for a while. You want to know my? Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say I got a question for myself after you, but go ahead. What do you got?
What would you say the rarest set is that you have?
Great question. Awesome question. The rarest set that I have, and that's a good question, because usually it's minifigure, and I can easily answer the minifigure one. The rarest set that I have. That's a great question. Never really. Yeah, like I said, it's easy to do minifigs because I can do minifigs quick. But set wise, I'm not gonna say. I don't know if it's rare enough, but I do have the original, and actually I can pull the instructions. I can show you, because this thing is you weren't even thought of when this set came out. So this is how old this set is. But I do have the original Yellow Castle here.
That was in a promotion a couple of years ago, like a tiny one.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it's actually, I have it. It's right back over behind this thing over here. Yeah, it's right back over there. Yeah. So this is 19. Gosh, I can't remember. This is 1978. So I don't know if it's the rarest one I have, but probably the oldest, and it's complete. So it is complete. So that's I'm gonna probably go with that one there. And then rarest minifig, we just talked about this in my last stream, but the rarest minifig I have right now currently in my collection is probably either the New York City Comic-Con Yoda or the white Boba Fett, the white polybag, the white Boba Fett polybag, and I think I showed that in my last polybag review. But those are the two rarest minifigs I think I have right now in my collection. So. Carmen, which Friends Lego set are you talking about? Are you talking about the Friends, the TV show Lego set, or a specific Friends themed Lego set? Let us know. That was a good question about the set. You kind of stumped me with the rarest set because this is the one that kind of jumped to my first on there. But yeah, that's a great question. I really don't think about my sets as finding rare, but
yeah.
Oh, Rhonda, I'm loving Rhonda. Rhonda's got all the questions today. It's fantastic. So, what is your favorite mock that you've built, or your favorite like creation that you've made?
Well, I did make this puzzle box.
Oh, puzzle box. Oh, those are cool. So how do I know there's a couple channels on YouTube that are actually like just dedicated to like puzzle boxes and stuff like that. So how do they work? Let's give you just a little quick explanation. How do they?
Well, this one you basically like tip it to get this out, and then you just put it in that hole there. Oh. And then that pops that off. And then you just put it in there. Turn the gear. That pops out. And then that's in it. And then you just put that back in the hole it came in. And then use this one to push it further in.
Okay. That is sweet. I like that. That's really cool. Now, did you create that yourself? Is that something you created yourself, or?
Yeah, that's something I just came up with.
That is awesome. I like that. Like I said, I've seen channels that actually just do puzzle box stuff, and that's fantastic. That's great. I love it. That's very cool. Very cool. Destiny for Bricks, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Another one of my contest winners there. There's a question for you. Okay, what your favorite Lego set that you don't own? So I think we kind of touched base on this a little bit before, but what's your favorite Lego set that you don't own?
Yeah,
it could be a large, could be a small set. It doesn't, whatever.
Yeah, my favorite is definitely Hogwarts Castle.
Now, is that the micro scale castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it wasn't for the price and the size of it, I'd probably get it.
It is ridiculous. It's huge. It is monstrous. I have it on my table over around the corner over here. And I built it on this little table over here. You probably saw it. I had the bin underneath here, and I was just pulling out parts and stuff like that. But once I built the first section, I had to put it over there, and then I had to build the second section, and you had to push it. It's an amazing set. It's an awesome set, but it is a huge set. So you need a big space to put it in because it is huge. It is huge. Just arrived from skiing. Oh, Destiny for Bricks just went skiing. That's fantastic. We got a lot of snow. We got about 5 inches of snow last night here in Western New York. So it snowed a little bit here this last night. So
yeah, it's been snowing on and off for the past week, but none of it has stuck.
Okay. Oh, that's a good question. So what are your guys' winters like over there? A non-Lego question, but you guys get a lot of snow, or?
Well, yeah, we do quite often get a lot of snow. Like a couple of years ago, there was a lot of snow, and all the schools and everything in the area had to shut for a week.
Okay.
But then since then, we've not really had. Well, we had quite a bit of snow. I think in January or December of last year.
So what? I mean, is it like you get like a foot of snow, or is it like just a couple inches, or do you get a lot of it like that, or?
Well, the last big snow was about 15 centimeters. I'm not sure what that is in inches.
I'll go centimeters. We can go centimeters. That's cool. I have no idea how to conversions either, but I'm sure we can get some chat people to convert that for us. I probably could just do it on my phone too. Where is my phone?
That's 5.9 inches.
Okay, that's like half a foot. Okay, that's half a foot. Okay, that's a good amount of snow. It's a good amount of snow. Definitely a good amount of snow. Would you go? Okay, Rhonda asked, would you get any Lego art? I'm assuming she's mentioning the mosaics that just came out, like the Hogwarts. They got the Harry Potter ones that just came out. Those mosaic art pieces. Would you get anything like that? Would you ever buy anything like that?
They look interesting, but I don't think, because they're also quite expensive, so I don't think I'd really consider getting one of those.
Yeah, I got you. I'm probably the same way with stuff like that. I like some of them are really cool. The Iron Man one looked cool. The Vader one looked cool, but for the price, I'd rather buy a set that I can build and enjoy the set.
Yeah.
Oh, Destiny for Bricks is asking for himself. So he wants to know your personal opinion on what $100 or less set should he get.
Well, I'm not really an expert in any of the other themes outside of Lego, outside of Harry Potter 3-in-1 and City. But I think I do know a couple of other sets. But I think if it was in Harry Potter, probably I think the Burrow looks quite cool, or Privet Drive is another cool one.
Yeah, I know those are. Yeah, the new Burrow is sweet. I like the old Burrow was cool, but the new Burrow I think it's definitely looks to me is better than the old Burrow. I definitely like the new one better.
It looks a lot more like the one in the film.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Pivot Drive. The old Pivot Drive was like old. I mean, it was compared to the new one. I mean, it was old. It was pre 2009-10, so it was old set. It was the box with the flip up, and it was just that it had the crate in the side and. It was old. It was nothing like the new Pivot Drive for sure.
And it was still yellow-faced minifigures.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Yep. And the bags. I actually had a chance to actually have it was opened, but the bags were still sealed, and they came in that little. I don't know if you've ever seen them because again, you're a young dude, but they had the little bags with the holes in them. They were like the little. So they weren't the new bags. They were Lego bags. They were like little perforations in the holes in these little bags. They were almost like a mesh. It was almost like a mesh type of bag. But it was pretty cool. And the plates were actually some of the plates for Pivot Drive, the old Pivot Drive, were actually just laying in the box. Like they weren't even in a bag. They were just kind of some of the bigger plates they just put right in the box. So,
well, they still do that now.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Yep.
Yeah,
it's true. Rhonda's building a McDonald's. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. I'd like to see that. McDonald's would be pretty cool. I got a Kentucky Fried Chicken mock over here that I built a while back. It's definitely not. It's kind of minifig scale, but it's not really minifig car scale because of the parking spots are not obviously. You can put scooters in there. You really can't put cars in there, and it did have like a drive-through and everything on the side. So.
Are they custom prints? Or are they like stickers?
These were stickers. Yeah, these were definitely stickers. Yeah, it was a sticker pack that came with it. But it actually does have the I didn't really modularize it very well, but it did come with the inside too. There actually is an inside. And it's got like the the pop machine and stuff like that. And, so nothing crazy, but got the drive-through window on the other side over there too, the drive-through window. So definitely not scale, but it was cool when I built it. I built this thing probably 10 years ago, I think. That was a long time ago. And I always wanted to incorporate it in my city, but as you can tell, the scale is not the greatest for,
Yeah.
You get a speed champion car like this kind of pulling up front. It's like, boom, drop tested it. Look at that. Perfect. Didn't even go anywhere, but look at that. You're definitely a little off scale when it comes to, Speed Champions car, bigger than the restaurant itself. So it just sits in my cubby hole over here, one of my display cubby holes over here. So one of these days I might incorporate it with the city eventually, but I'd have to build it up for sure. Mr. Bro, what's going on, Mr. Bro? Welcome. What is up? So are you? So you said you were a Batman fan for a while. So are you a superhero fan at all?
Not really anymore. Although I did used to love, especially Batman and Spider-Man. I still watch a couple of Spider-Man films, but not really many.
Because Destiny for Bricks was asking if you're watching WandaVision, which I actually have to watch. I told Jesse's Brick Galaxy the other day when we were on the stream that I have to watch that for sure. He says it's really good, but I'm I don't know. Are you watching it? Have you watched it at all?
Yeah, I am actually watching it at the moment.
You are? Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
That stuff. I gotta watch it. He said episode 4 was like mind blowing. So I gotta no spoilers. Destiny for Bricks, no spoilers in the chat, dude. I still got to get to watching it. I think there's 4 or 5 episodes right now, so maybe I'll watch some of that today. What do you think of it? What do you think of it?
Yeah, it's really good at the moment.
Are you full right to the most current episode? Or are you caught up?
Yeah, I've watched them all.
Okay.
So far.
Okay. Smash that thumb, smash that like button. We got 5 likes. We already got 5 likes, 6 people watching. But yeah, just a quick reminder: when you come in the chat with us, just hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. I'm gonna throw Luke's YouTube channel in the chat again for all the new people that just may have jumped into the stream, like not in San Diego, Carmen and Mr. Bro. So if you go give Luke a follow, that would be fantastic, or a subscribe, that would be even better. So what else? So I'm trying to think here. So so you do So do you anything with do you go buy anything custom? Like you any custom like minifigs or anything like that, or do you actually have minifigs? Like do you collect minifigs or?
I do have a couple of CMFs, but a couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, we went to a Lego shop and there was like a make your own minifigure.
Okay. Yep.
So that's the closest I have to a custom minifigure.
Okay. All right. Cool. I know
that. You just got a pair of legs, a torso, and a head.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Was that at like an actual Lego store, like an actual Lego store, like a build a minifig type of thing?
Yeah, I think it was at a Legoland Discovery Center.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. That makes sense. So where is the closest Legoland Discovery Center to you then?
Well, the closest is in England, so we don't go there anymore. It's like 5 hours away.
5 hours away from England. Okay, so you're 5 hours away from England.
And 5 hours back.
Okay.
And
so
then
that would be...
the closest actual Legoland is even further.
Where would that be? Is that in Denmark?
No, it's down. I think it's nearish London, not too close, but like around that sort of area.
London, okay. All right.
They're about 7 hours away ish, I think.
Okay, so that's like me when we because I'm in Western New York here. So when we drive down to Philly Brickfest, and when we used to go to Philly Brickfest, it's about a 6.5 hour, 7 hour drive for me to get down there for the convention. So that would be pretty much like you going to going there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we go there once every couple of years, and then we'll go to just like all the theme parks around there.
Okay, cool. Definitely cool. What else? I'm sure I got tons of questions to ask you. What else do I got here? We can't have. So do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite minifig, or do you just? I mean, do you have any like favorite minifigs, or you just kind of? Because I know you do City Creator and then Potter, so you probably do have a favorite Potter minifig, I would think.
Yeah, my favorite Harry Potter minifigure is probably the Sirius Black minifigure. I don't have that with me at the moment, though.
Yeah, that's a good fig. We talked about Sirius. I love that. That's a great fig. That's just a great fig. That is great.
And then I have 3 of the Dementors now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. The Dementor. Yeah. The Harry Potter figs were just great. I mean, they're just great. They were great. They are great. All the old ones are cool. The new ones are great. I just love the figures. The figures are great. The Dementors, all the, just the characters. They just have such cool characters in there that, I got enough Harry Potter figs. I'll tell you that. I got plenty of Harry Potter figs, but, Fish Face Harry Potter is probably my favorite when when we were underneath the water and he's got the scales on his fit on the one side. That's actually one of my favorite One of my favorite Harry Potters. Oh, here you go. This is just hanging out too. I don't know why this was hanging out, but it's kind of just hanging out. It kind of fits the theme a little bit here.
That's a really collectible set.
This is the original. This is the original Hungarian. What is it?
Hungarian Horntail.
I always mess that up. I saw the new one. When I saw the first one and the new one, I was like, I was just not a fan. I mean, it kind of growing on me a little bit, but this one is just like you can't beat this one. I mean, this one's just awesome.
Yeah, it goes for like £500 on eBay, even used. So
£500. I'm a millionaire. What's that converted? Is that like $1 million US? I'm like a millionaire. Yeah, let's go. Oh man! And then that Harry Potter in that set though comes with that wand. It's got that magnetic wand with the ball. It's got that, and I know that ball piece and that wand is like crazy expensive on Bricklink too.
Yeah,
because I know a lot of those didn't survive. Ball gets separated. I mean, the thing is just a little. It's just a little wand thing. Actually, you know what? I think it might. I was just going through one of my bins this morning and I think it's actually. Great. Let's see here if I can find it quickly. I thought I had it in here, but there's a Wampa. Yeah, you know, it's probably gone. I had it fast, but that's probably not what it was. Where I thought it was. Oh wait, no, here it is. I think it's in here. Ah, crap. No. I found out I had it this morning, but you obviously know what it is. But it's it's just that magnetic ball and that wand thing. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's a good set. I think I have the rest of it down here. Yeah, the rest of it. I don't think it's actually all together, but I think they got parts of it down here. This was cool with the so pretty cool. The bleachers and whatnot. I think it's partial though. I don't think the whole set's actually there. I do got this is one of my that's one of my favorite figs too. I like that. I love that.
Yeah. Fig. I like how the hair and the beard like match around the side of the head.
Yeah, they actually did. Yeah, they actually did on the side where they actually almost comes together as like one piece, which is really cool. I do like that too. Yo, Randoms, what up, son? What's going on, Randoms? How you doing? New York Legoland shiny. I think it's gonna be like it's in Goshen, which is I want to say like 5.5, 6 hours. Excuse me, 5.5, 6 hours from me. They are making a new Legoland in downstate New York. That was supposed to open before COVID, but I think they bumped it now because of COVID. But I think it's about 6 hours for me, 6.5 hours from me here. So, what do you think about Lego Jack Stone? Do you have any opinions on Lego Jack Stone, Luke?
Well, I've not really seen much of it, but like from what I've seen, it looked because I think that was it like the thing they had before they made Lego Duplo? I think
it was the bigger. Yeah, it was like a big fig. It was Jack Stone was like a big, like a triple the size of like a normal minifig, and he was like about that big, and he really didn't get much love. But yeah, he Destiny says it's god awful. But I know he gets Jack Stone gets joked on a lot because of the theme, but they didn't make many sets. I know there really wasn't many sets, but he was around for probably it was definitely before you were born for sure. Randoms always puts the justice for Jack Stone hashtag out there. He always throws that out there. He always throws it in our streams here. Always does that. All right, what else? So you're not a big Star. You're not a Star Wars guy then, right? You're not a Star Wars guy at all.
No, not really. I've watched the first 6. Well, no, actually, 5 of the first 6 because I didn't actually watch the Phantom Menace. But I've watched the other 5, and they are good to watch, but like it's not something that I'd want to go out and buy like merch for.
Okay, or the Lego sets or stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you vote? Okay, there's a good one. Destiny for Bricks got the questions today. Did you vote on the 90th Lego anniversary? Did you actually vote for the themes for that set?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and would you do you want to share your votes?
Well, I think the one I voted for, or like the one I voted for that I wanted to come out most was the studios, because they looked quite cool. Because like I really like filmmaking, so.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, those were cool sets. Those were really actually very cool sets. I like the way they did those. Yeah, that was a nice cool. That was a cool line for sure. He voted studios too. There you go. Destiny for Bricks voted studios too. Yeah, I voted Classic Space. I didn't go near Bionicle. I didn't go near that. I think I went Classic Space. I went West. I don't know, Castle. I think I did, and then I don't know what the third one I did. I know I did Space Castle, and I think I did something else. Maybe Forest Man. It stunk because they broke out and they had that. They recanted their statement when they put that out because they broke out all the castle into like the different sub themes, and they shouldn't have done that. It should have just been under one theme, and so whatever happened. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I did Space and Castle was my two. He did Castle and Adventurer. I think that was the other one I did. Yeah, that's Destiny for Bricks. That was the other one I did. I did not vote Galador randoms. I did not vote Galador, even though I do have a Galador polybag that's super rare and super pricey. But no, I did not vote Galador. Do you know what Galador is? Do you know what Galador is?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those other urban themes. It was just kind of like a space type weird. The figures were big again, and it was just kind of a weird one-off.
Yeah, I think, was there a TV show for it?
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
Yes,
because I think one of the things they released was like a toy that interacted with the show.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was
another channel that I watch.
Yep, it definitely was. I mean, there's some people that do collect this stuff. I mean, like I said, it wasn't around for it's kind of like Jack Stone, where it wasn't around for a long time, but it's still collectible. I mean, people still collect anything. So Train should win. Who do you think should win? I don't know. Like I said, I'm biased to Classic Space. I just like Classic Space. I think it's either. So who won? It was. I know Bionicle was in that mix. I think Castle and I think Space was up there too. I think those three were kind of 1, 2, and 3. And Trains, I'm sure, was probably up in if not 1, 2, 3, or 4. And Trains was there as well. So that was it'll be interesting to see what they do. I hopefully they don't do anything with Bionicle. I know I'll probably get a thumbs down on the video for saying bad stuff about Bionicle, but I was never. What's your opinion, Luke, on Bionicle? You a fan of Bionicle at all, or?
I've seen a couple of the sets, and I don't really think they look that interesting, really, because they all look very similar.
True. That's very true. I know a lot of mock builders use the parts. I know a lot of the parts are, more specialized parts, so they can use them for, crazy builds and different, builds and stuff like that. But yeah, the sets themselves were all kind of, like you said, I think that's a good way to put it, kind of similar. Some of the sets actually are expensive. I know some of the parts in some of those sets that they got pretty pricey. Some of the bigger sets. And yes, it did save Lego from bankruptcy there, Destiny. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. So, Iron Man. Are you for or against Iron Man? Because I'm looking at my Iron Man thing sitting around here. I just pulled out of my backpack here. You like Iron Man at all?
Well, I don't watch any of the. I've not watched any of the films with Iron Man. I'm not really that interested in the character, but I think the minifigures do look really cool with like that helmet that lifts up. Yeah, these helmets are pretty sweet. They're pretty fragile too on some of them. I mean, it's only connected by those two little dots on the helmet, but yeah, some of them. I actually didn't get into Avengers until COVID, until I actually binge watched like all the Avengers and all the Marvel movies, like from beginning to like end. I chronologically watched all of them. And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, I need to get all these sets now. So
I got a lot of Avengers sets because of that. I'm a Guardians of the Galaxy fan. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. That's one of my one of my superhero themes that I have pretty much all the minifigs for that set for that theme. So, how many minifigs? Okay, Rhonda, how many minifigs do you have? Like ballpark figure, ballpark, obviously.
I'm not really sure. I think maybe about 50, but in terms of actual collector, like the bags, the CMF series is the CMF series, and that's what it's called. I have 4 of those, and I was actually quite lucky because my first ever one was it was a Disney one, and I actually got Minnie Mouse as my first ever CMF minifigure.
Awesome, that's cool. I like that. Disney. I like Disney. Disney's cool. I like Disney. That's the next set I got to try to piece back together is that Disney Castle. That was part of that lot that I got. And I'm not looking. I got the Disney Castle, and then I got the police station, and I got the Moise Isley Cantina that are on my list of buildings. So I got to figure out which one I'm going to build first and live build that. So it'll be coming up on the channel soon, but I just don't know which one I want to build first. Probably be the Cantina. Probably be Moise Isley Cantina, just because I think that's going to be an awesome build. So.
Have you seen the announcements for the next 2 Lego Ideas sets?
I did actually. That's a great segue there. That is a great segue. So we have the Van Gogh, right, and the Amelia Earhart, right? Is it the anniversary? I think, right?
And no, that wasn't the Lego Ideas set.
The Sonic. Sorry, Sonic. Yeah. The Amelia Earhart thing was already kind of leaked out and stuff. Okay, yeah, Sonic and Van Gogh. What do you think? Go. What's your opinions?
I think the Van Gogh one. I'm not really sure how to say his name. I think that one looks really cool, and it's a really clever idea as well to have it all like 3D instead of just like the art, how it's all just studs. And then the Sonic, I think, is another really good idea because I have currently the only Lego Sonic set, the Dimension set. So yeah, I think it'd be cool to have another set for Sonic.
Sonic, yeah, I think it looks cool. That figure right there is, and until they re-release the figure again, but that figure right there is expensive. That's a pretty pricey figure right there.
Yeah.
That guy right there. I think he's like almost north of $30 in the US for that figure. So I know Bricklink because it's obviously the only one that came in. Of course, once the idea set comes out, hopefully the figure won't be the exact same figure, and it'll keep the value of that figure kind of up there. Because I know once they re-release figures like that, it tends to drop the value of the original there. But I'm excited. I think they're both. Yeah, I think both sets are pretty cool. And I think they said that with the Sonic license and stuff like that, with this being built, that it might open up more, themes for like Zelda and like some maybe Donkey Kong or something. Like they were talking about themes like that being opened up. I did see a Zelda mentioned too, so that might be pretty cool.
Yeah, because they've done Mario already, so now they're doing Sonic. They could like do a lot more like classic video games.
Yeah. That would be amazing. They did the NES. I got the NES sitting over here. I built the NES set. They got that over here. And this freaking guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do like I'll do a short like right now. This will be a short video. I can do a short here. There we go. Okay, there's my short video. There I can add it as on the YouTube as a short. Goodbye, Mario. Goodbye. Destiny, man, I got your message. I got your DM. I'm only going to be on this for another about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to shut it down. I might jump on another stream after this, so, but I'll let you know. But yeah, right now we're kind of just rolling through. The connection, the bandwidth has been good. I don't want to mess with that right now. So, but we'll get you in. We'll get you in here another time, though, for sure, dude. We'll definitely get you in here another time. All right. So what else? What else we got in the last 10 minutos here? All right, what am I thinking here? So let me ask you this. I haven't asked any of my other people this. I know Yeah, Jesse's Brick Galaxy's kind of been in the YouTube community for a while. So first of all, how long have you been on YouTube for?
Well, I actually, I only released my first video in like August of last year.
Okay. August of 20. Okay, so 2020. So August of 2020. So you're coming up on it'll be your year anniversary coming up soon on once summer hits here. Okay. So was it for you? Was it like do you create a YouTube channel just during COVID, just kind of pass the time, or were you always wanted to create a channel and just kind of?
Yeah, I'd wanted to create a channel for a while, but I hadn't actually ever done it. So I think COVID gave me the time to do it.
Okay, cool. Now I was gonna ask you too. Actually, now I got these questions, of course, coming up. Just into my brain now all of a sudden. So your avatar on your YouTube channel is that do you have a sig fig? Is that your sig fig then, or is that just a fig you put on there?
Well, it's just I just went around and found a few pieces that I could put together that kind of looked like me.
Okay, so that is your So that is your sig fig. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I will definitely. I'm gonna try to get that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that picture because they look like they're pretty. I think they're just pretty. The only thing I'm gonna have to look for is that smile face, but I'm sure I have something similar to that because I actually have because before I've been on YouTube since 2014, and I'm gonna try not to trash this whole plate as I take it off of here, but what was when I first got on YouTube, what was pretty popular was everybody had their own sig figs of like the YouTube channels. So I actually was creating like that's my sig fig up front here. This guy right there. That's obviously front. But everybody we would trade sig figs of all the YouTube channels and stuff like that. So this was all the channels that I used to trade sig figs with, or people that a lot of these channels aren't even around anymore. They're probably gone and into their dark ages and kind of gone away. But so I will I'll definitely get your pieces together there and add you to the sig fig family there for sure. So we'll get that. We'll get you going there because again, like I said, I might have you send me a close-up picture of that, but I think I should be able to get the. That's just a hoodie torso, right? Is that just a hoodie torso? Is that all it is?
Yeah, it is. It's.
Oh, he's got it. Nice.
I've not got the actual figure, but I've got a couple of minifigures with the same parts. So like, I used this torso from the Riverside Houseboat. That's a 3-in-1 set. And then I use his face from the Fairground Carousel.
Okay.
And then somewhere... Well, I used the medium-sized legs from one of the Harry Potter minifigures from 2019. And then I just found some brown hair in a bag of minifigure parts.
Okay. All right, cool. I can definitely get that done. Yeah, it's not a problem. I'll get that made up and I'm gonna post that so I can definitely do it. Because it's funny because it was like I said back in the day, it was a thing to do. Everybody had their own sig figs. I actually have like a container still of sig figs that I still have that I was giving away at conventions and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll get you added to the plate there for sure. I was going to ask you that, Shiny. That's a great question because I actually was going to ask him. I was going to ask Luke that. That was kind of my segue into his YouTube channel. So how did you find my channel? How did you find? Were you just kind of going around searching around and you just happened to come upon my channel, or?
Well, yeah, just like sometimes just go on and search for Lego giveaways, and then I came across your channel.
Okay.
And you were the only one who started doing like frequent giveaways.
All right, that's cool. I like it. Hey, you found me. That's all that matters is you found me, man. So that is awesome. That is awesome. What do you think of the Clone Turbo Tank 8098? Oh, I know Destiny has got these. Always uses those numbers. I always have to look it up because.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up now.
Oh, that's a beefy one. That is the. Which one is that? Is that the one with? Look it up on Brickset here for Destiny, so I can get the actual see an actual nice picture here. Where is it? All right. Oh, okay. This is the one with Ahsoka. It's the one with Anakin, Cad Bane, and okay, it's two clone troopers. Okay. That's probably, honestly, out of all of them, that's probably the one I like the most. Just because of the minifigs in it. I just like the minifigs are awesome. I'm a big minifig guy, especially when it comes to Star Wars. So that's definitely one of my favorite ones. Yo, Nerdbrick 101, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Welcome. Yeah, I don't do set codes either, Destiny, man. I don't do set codes. I make up numbers and make up piece names and stuff to go along with all my videos here. I'm gonna throw Luke's channel up in there one more time before we kind of wrap things up here the last 4 minutes. So that is Luke's channel. So Nerdbrick, if you can give Luke a subscribe, that would be fantastic. I'd appreciate that. Shiny randoms, if you guys would throw some some support his way, that would be awesome. We're doing good, man. Nerdbrick, we're doing good today, man. It was a good hour. Nice to get to know my giveaway winners, just to come back and hang out and stuff. So it's pretty cool stuff. So what do you think of did you look up the clone tank, the turbo tank? What do you think of it?
It looks like quite an interesting set. Like, I'm not sure, because I don't remember it from any of the films, but yeah, it looks like it's probably quite accurate to in the film. I could imagine like that being what it looks like in the film.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Most of the turbo tanks are mostly the same. I mean, they're basically the same build. I mean, you can't really do too much with them. I mean, it's different parts here and there. There's some flick fire missile blasters on the sides of some of them, but it's pretty much the same kind of setup. I mean, I'm looking at one of the newer ones on my shelf over here, and it's literally the exact same thing almost. It's almost pretty much the exact same build, but just different figures. So, all right, what do we got here? Luke? See, that's another question. So, would you ever get any of the modular buildings? I know they're creator expert, but would you ever interest in building any of the modular buildings?
Yeah, I'd like to get them, but again, the problem is just the price of them.
Yeah, they're pretty up there as far as the price goes, especially the retired ones that aren't around anymore. So if you could pick one, okay, so there you go. So if you could pick one of the modulars to buy, and again, price wasn't an issue. Retired, current, like any of them, like from Market Street to Cafe Corner, any of the ones. Which one would it be? Which one would you get?
Well, probably the one I'd want most is the Brick Bank.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
But then another one that I think looks really good is the Palace Cinema from a few years ago. Like, that's a retired one now, I think.
Palace Cinema. Yep, that is another good one. Hey, just stay on my channel, man, because that is one of my giveaways coming up. I'm going to give away a Palace Cinema, and I'm giving away the pet shop. So stick with this guy right here, man. You might have a chance to win that. You'll definitely have a chance to win it, because I'm definitely giving both of those away. So, but yeah, the Brick Bank is awesome. The Brick Bank is a really cool. The thing with that one, it wasn't out very long. It was kind of here and gone, and it retired quickly. So I didn't even have a chance to. I got one, and usually if I can pick one up, an extra one, I have the money, I will do that. But it was gone before I even had a chance. So I didn't get a chance to pick that up. Random's only seen Rogue One and The Last Jedi out there, newer stuff. The Palace Cinema was good. Yeah, the Palace Cinema was a great build. Actually, the Palace Cinema and I'm trying to think. The two modulars that got me into the modular line I think it was the Palace Theater, and I think it was the Emporiums. I think I got the Grand Emporiums in the shop, and it was out to buy on the store when I got back into Lego. So Grand Emporiums, Palace Theater, and then the Pet Shop. Those were like my first three modulars that kind of got me hooked on the modular stuff, the modular buildings. So those are very cool builds in and of themselves. So bookstore is cool. Yeah, the bookstore is really cool. The Nerd Break. It's actually back there. It's actually sitting back behind me over here. It's over there. I wasn't a fan of it when it first came out with the colors, but after I bought it and built it, it's a great build. A lot of cool techniques on the inside and stuff. So
Yeah, I don't think there's any modulars that I wouldn't want to get, but I think that's probably the one that I'd be the least interested in.
the bookstore one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to get it too. It was out of stock because, it came out like right before COVID, and then COVID hit and it went out of stock. So it took me forever to get it. I finally got it, built it. Like I said, it's a good set, but it was definitely not on the top of my list as far as had to haves and had to get it. So the Emporium is great on the outside, but the inside is awful on the Grand Emporium. I actually built an arcade on the second floor of my Grand Emporium because it was just so much wasted space that you just couldn't, there's not really wasn't much. The second floor was just wasted space basically on the second floor of the Emporium. Parisian restaurant got shiny into buying them all. Yeah, Parisian restaurant's a good one too. I like the Parisian restaurant. The treehouse is good, Rhonda. The treehouse is really good. I like the treehouse. I actually have it in my pile to build, but I have not built it yet.
Is that the Lego Ideas one?
Yes. Yeah, it looks cool. I was going to try to figure out a way to incorporate it into my city, but I don't know. I mean, I got the farm, I got the amusement park, and then I got the actual city coming out. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So we'll see. Oh, corner garage was terrible. Yeah, that was another bad one. The corner garage was, that's probably, you got the Market Street, which is an old one, which I this is terrible. It's an awful one. And then the corner garage, like those two are my 1 and 2, like worst ones. It goes Market Street, corner garage, and then the bookstore. That corner garage was terrible. Have you seen the corner? You've seen the corner garage, right?
Yeah, it's funny you should say that because that's actually probably one of the modulars I'd want the most.
You know what? I should go back on that a little bit. The problem with it for me is that it's not functional on the inside. Like the way that they build it on the corner, everything's just so smushed on the inside. That's why I don't like it. I like the idea of it. They just could have did it a lot better on the inside. Like there's no functionality with it at all. Like you just can't. You can barely get a car in the garage, and it's just weird like that. Like I think they could have made it a little bit if they would have did it a regular, not a corner building. I think they could have made at least the garage part of it, a little bit bigger. So that's my 2 cents. But 12:03. We got an hour and 2 minutes. It went by quick, man. It went by quick. But I do want to thank you for hanging out with me for this hour, dude. I will definitely have you on the channel again because you were awesome. Like I said, I love having people on here because you guys are very knowledgeable. You guys know what you're talking about. You're entertaining, and people just, you got questions, and people have questions, and you got answers, and you're cool. It's not like we were sitting here for the whole time just going like this. Silence. So it was good. It was good back and forth, and I love that. So this was great. This was super fun. But anytime you want to come on, hang out, you got the invite. Once you get on the first time, you just let me know, man. You come on and hang out as soon as I'm doing a live stream, and we'll get together, man. But again, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate your support for the channel and everything, and congratulations on winning. And I'm going to throw your channel in there one more time, one more shameless plug before we shut this down here. But if everybody in the chat would just go and subscribe to my man Luke's channel. He's been putting out some I'm going to use it, some banger videos. He's been putting out some banger videos. I got to throw that in there because I always use that. So, but that is it. Thank you again, everybody. I'm going to let Luke sign off and let Luke say his goodbyes before we shut this down. And again, thanks, Luke, for hanging out with me.
Thanks for having me, and also thanks to Carmen, not in San Diego, and Nerdbrick 101 for subscribing to me.
There you go. A couple more subscribers for you, so that's cool. Hopefully we'll get you some more. And so that is it. Again, my contest video did drop yesterday. I am going to redo the table. There's only 2 prizes left, so throw a like on there, throw a comment, be a subscriber, hit the notification button like I always tell you in all my videos. Do all that good stuff. And you never know. You could be like Luke here, and you could win, free Lego. And he's in Scotland, so from Western New York to Scotland, Western New York to Romania, like Destiny for Bricks, or Romania. you never know. So it's cool. So I'm having a blast doing it. Again, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I will be going live, I think, in another couple minutes here. I'm going to do a polybag collection review on this as soon as I clear this table. So stay tuned for that. But again, thanks, Luke, for hanging out. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully everybody has a great weekend. And today at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be streaming all day. But today, Haulin' and Ballin', 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We got Maddie's Minifigs as our special guest today. Should be an awesome show. We're going 7 to 8, possibly a little later. So, check out Haulin' and Ballin' on YouTube for that as well. So, again, thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later.